Hello, my dear students. Myself, Mrs. Walekar Didi from Department of Mathematics, C.V. Khedgis College, Akkalkot. Welcome, 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 all of you on behalf of my college. In this lecture, we are going to study the complex numbers. In the last lecture, I have been explained you what is the syllabus of the 11th standard of mathematics subject. In this lecture, I am going to explain you the part 2 of the syllabus of the mathematics of the 11th standard. Okay, dear students, I am now going to start my lecture in the part 2 of this subject. Okay, good. In part 2 means section number 2, there are total 9 topics. First of all, complex numbers, sequence and series, permutations and combinations, methods of induction and binomial theorem, sets and relation, functions, limits, continuity and differentiation. In last lecture, we have seen all the topics, introduction for all the topics and units and the marks and weightage of all the chapters. In this lecture, I am going to start the first unit, that is first chapter of this part 2 of the mathematics, that is complex number. Okay. In part 2, chapter number 1 is complex number. In this complex number, we have to study that subunits, that is first is what are the complex number, what is the algebra of the complex number, what is the geometrical representation of complex number. Next one point is polar and exponential form of the complex number, and one of the most mathematician De Moivre's theorem. This is the outline of the chapter, that is complex number. In the last year, you have been in the 10th standard seen the all types of the numbers and equations like quadratic equation in 1 and 2 variables or 3 variables, also real numbers also, and in this real number all the types of the numbers are included. But what are the complex number? How are these numbers are? What is algebra? Algebra means the fundamental operations on these numbers, means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, how we make these operations on this complex number. And what is the geometrical representation of this complex number? Polar and exponential format, these are the two format of the complex number, and how we form this type of the complex numbers, and what is the theorem about the complex number. This is the outline for this complex number. Okay. Now students, we are going to study the new concept in this 11th standard. Okay. Before going to study the complex number, I am going to tell you what is the history, what is the historical note of about the complex number. Very curious. Students are very curious about the historical. Therefore, I am going through the historical note of this complex number. How they becomes and who invented them and what is the contribution of the mathematicians. Okay, that is the fact that the square root of any complex number does not exist. You know all about this. Square of any number becomes a positive number. Therefore, the fact that square root of a negative number does not exist in the real number system was recognized by the Greeks. But the credit goes to the Indian mathematician in 850. The great mathematician is Mahavira, who first stated this difficulty clearly. He stated that he mentioned that in his work is Ganit Sara Sangraha, as in the nature of things a negative is not a square. It has therefore not a square root. Another great mathematician Bhaskara said that, also write that in Bijganita. He written this in 1150 years ago. There is no square root of a negative quantity, for it is not a square. It is about thousands and thousands of back ago. Okay, it is the great history for Indians. These are the great Indian mathematicians who gives this note that there is no square root of negative quantity. Therefore, it is not a square. Okay. Euler was the first scientist or mathematician who first introduced to the symbol I, and for this symbol the value is root of -1. And lastly, Hamilton regarded the complex numbers a plus ib as an order of pair of real numbers in the open bracket, that is AB, thus giving it is a purely mathematical definition and avoiding use of so-called imaginary numbers. This is the very interesting history of these complex numbers. The great mathematician, I have told, okay, what is he says and what about in his work is, let us see. The great Indian mathematician Mahavira was in the 9th century Indian mathematician from Gulbarga, who asserted that the square root of a negative number did not exist. He gave the sum of a series whose terms are squares of an arithmetical progression and empirical rules for area and perimeter of an ellipse. He was patronized by the great Rashtrakuta king Amogha Varsha. Mahavira was the author of Ganita Sara Sangraha, and it is the credit goes to this Indian mathematician, that is Mahavira, who asserted that the square root of negative number did not exist. Okay. W.R. Hamiltonian gives a pure mathematical definition of these complex numbers in the format of a plus I into b, which we are going to study in this lecture. Okay, students, clear it? What is the history? Who invents the complex numbers and who gives the definition of the complex numbers? Okay. I am giving introduction here about the complex numbers. Students, in earlier classes, means in 10th class, in 9th class, we have studied linear equations in 1 and 2 variables and quadratic equations in 1 variable. Quadratic equation means x square plus bx. Complex numbers. Why complex numbers are introduced? We have seen. Okay, introduction. In introduction, equation like x square is equal to minus 1 do not have a solution within a real number set. Okay, real number sets are included by the natural numbers, fractions, decimals, okay, whole numbers, integers, positive, negative, rational numbers, irrational number, and above this number get x square is equal to minus 1. Therefore, we extend these real numbers in type of the complex numbers or imaginary numbers. Then under root of x square is equal to what? Under root of minus 1. And this x becomes under root of minus 1 because square root of x square becomes x. And for this under root of minus 1, we have to give 1 notation that is called as iota or simply I, and that is equal to root of minus 1. And the square of this iota means I, that is equal to minus 1. I square is equal to minus 1. Therefore, we introduce the complex number rather than real numbers. And this is the need of our next education. What is the imaginary number? I will going to explain you the definition of this imaginary number. What type of and what format of the imaginary numbers? A number of the form bi, format of the number bi, where b belongs to r. R means the set of the real numbers and b is not equal to 0. I is equal to root of minus 1 is called an imaginary number. It is called as imaginary number. The format of this number is bi, and where b is belonging to the real number set. Okay, students, examples of these imaginary numbers. What are the examples? Suppose 2i. This 2 becomes from the real number set. 2 upon 7 means the fractions. Fractions also from the real number set. Therefore, we write it as 2 by 7i. Negative numbers also we have taken. These are the integers. Integers means positive, negative. All the numbers we can take. Therefore, minus I, minus 11i is also imaginary number. These are some of the examples of these imaginary numbers. Under root of minus 25. About this I am telling here. Under root of 25 only becomes 5. But under root of minus 1 becomes I. Means 5i. 5i is also a imaginary number. Okay, students, let us take this. Consider. Okay, understand. The great mathematician, I have told. Okay, what is he says and what about in his work is, let us see. The great Indian mathematician Mahavira was in the 9th century Indian mathematician from Gulbarga who asserted that the square root of a negative number did not exist. He gave the sum of a series whose terms are squares of an arithmetical progression and empirical rules for area and perimeter of an ellipse. He was patronized by the great Rashtrakuta king Amogha Varsha. Mahavira was the author of Ganitasara Sangraha, and it is the credit goes to this Indian mathematician, that is Mahavira, who asserted that the square root of negative number did not exist. Examples of the complex number. These are some examples of the complex number, and the format of this complex number is a plus ib, and the real part of z means real part of the complex number, imaginary part of the complex number. Let us see first example. 2 plus 4i. It is written in the format of a plus ib. That is 2 plus 4i. A is 2 and bi is in the format of 4i. Real part of this complex number means z, that is 2, and imaginary part is 4. Next example, that is 5i. It is written in the format of 0 plus 5i. A means 0 and bi means 5i. Okay, and the real part of this is 0 and imaginary part is 5. Third example, 3 minus 4i. 3 minus 4i it is in the format of a plus ib, and the real part is 3, imaginary part is minus 4. You get it, students? Okay. Next one is 5 plus root of minus 16, and it is in the type of 5 plus 4i means a plus ib format. Okay. And how becomes this 4i? This under root of minus 16 means root of 16 is 4 and under root of minus 1 becomes I. The value of I is under root of minus 1. Therefore, it becomes 4i. Real part of z, it becomes 5 and imaginary part is 4. Such like this number 7 plus root 3. Okay, recognize it. Okay. First is real part 7 plus root 3 and plus 0i is a imaginary part. Imaginary part is not given here, but we consider it as 0i because 0 is. I am giving introduction here about the complex numbers. Students, in earlier classes means in 10th class, in 9th class, we have studied linear equations in 1 and 2 variables and quadratic equations in 1 variable. Quadratic equation means ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 type equations. Okay. We have seen that the equation x square plus 1 is equal to 0 has no solution as x square plus 1 is equal to 0 gives x square is equal to minus 1. This x does not exist in the real number set, and square of every real number is non-negative. But here what becomes, students? See, x square is equal to minus 1 means square of the number is equal to a negative quantity. There does not exist in the real number set. Okay. Therefore, we need to extend the real number system to a larger system so that we can find the solution of the equation, that is x square is equal to minus 1. Therefore, we need the complex numbers. What is the need of our complex numbers? You get it? Okay. Now examples of this conjugate of complex numbers. Very simple examples are, what is the first? That is 3 plus 4i, and the complex conjugate of this complex number is 3 minus 4i. Simply change the sign of the imaginary part of the complex number. Next one is 7i minus 2. It becomes minus 7i minus 2, 3. It is purely real number and there is no part of the imaginary part of the complex number. Therefore, it remains as it is. This is the purely imaginary part of the complex number, and change the sign of this number is minus 5i. 2 plus root 3. This is also a purely real part of the complex number and it remains in the conjugate of the complex number as it is. Clear, students? I give you the different types of the examples of the complex conjugates and what are the complex numbers and what is complex numbers.